Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're reviewing a lifted Ram Mega Cab. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and link you to the Carl Malone Dodge Ram here in Heber, Utah for me some time with this truck. I'm going to include a link to the website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this is the regular Cummins, which is a 6.7 liter inline 6 turbo diesel that goes through a 6-speed automatic transmission. Power outputs are 370 horsepower and then 850 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Now, I just want to quickly mention this one is built off of a night edition package. You have the cool sport hood. Everything's blacked out with the truck, so it has that sporty, aggressive look. And you can see these stands here with the lift from the front. It's crazy. I mean, you guys probably noticed from the thumbnail, like, I look just absolutely tiny next to the truck. It's huge. Now, tire and wheel setup is 37 by 13.5 by 20, which, yeah, pretty crazy setup. You can see mud terrain tires, and then we do have Fox shocks with this because it's got the BDS lift. Now, I don't know the exact size of the lift, but just eyeballing it, it looks like it's probably about a 6-inch lift. Might be a little bit more, but it looks like it's about a 6-inch lift. And you can see it's got that negative offset life, right, going on. It's pretty crazy there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the wheel design on this. And the setup in the rear, I guess we'll quickly show. Again, you got the Fox shocks, and then being a 2500, we do have the multi-link setup. So here is your full side view with the truck, and this is where you guys can also see the Mega Cab config. And then here's what the rear of the truck looks like, and again, that negative offset is it's pretty crazy. Let me know your thoughts on the looks. And I just want to quickly show power side steps, which help out with getting in, it's important. Laramie interior with this, so you got the nice leather seats. And then with the Mega Cab, obviously you have the seat function where you can recline the seats. You also have the tab right here, sorry I forgot, to fold the seat down all the way if you want more storage. And then popping over to the front, you can see the new style trailer mirrors with this. But yeah, Laramie interior, all of that. And let's see the payload on this, 1948 for the payload. Let's see how getting in is. So I guess we got a step first. I was gonna say grab panel first. So foot up, and it's not too bad. As long as you do your lunges, you'll be fine with getting into this truck. And you can see the normal Laramie gauge cluster, big 12-inch display. You got heated and ventilated seats. This truck also has a sunroof. You can see everything all blacked out. And then you do have the center console with the night edition package. With that being said, well, first off, I guess pricing, and then we'll see how this drives. So this just has the original window sticker on it, $93,995. That doesn't include the lift or anything because this is obviously not from the factory. My guess, so what, 37s, you're probably like $2,000 in tires, and then the wheels, you're probably another so $4,000 there-ish, and then the lift, and the shocks. I mean, my guess, oh, and also the steering stabilizer, it looks like it has that too. My guess is it's probably somewhere around $8,000-ish. I don't know, I might be off by a little bit. So $100,000 total, roughly. Let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility in this behemoth. Got visibility over the hood, both mirrors, 2 blind spot wiring, throughout the rest of the rear. And, excuse me, let us set off. Apparently I need to take a water break. It's always the thing that happens in the winter. It's weird, because like in the summer, you think that would be more of an issue with your throat getting dry because it's hotter, but there's like less humidity. Utah's not a very humid place in general, but there's even less humidity in the winter, so I feel like my throat gets dry more often in the winter. At least when I'm editing videos, I notice there's more throat clearings in the winter than there is in the summer. Could also be the pollution as well. Ooh, Hellcat Durango. Someone should lift a Hellcat Durango. That would be so hilarious. I know it doesn't make sense, but it would still be the most epic build of all time. We're gonna turn that off. So first off, pretty comfortable. Seats are comfortable in this Laramie package. It seems like this is pretty easy to drive. Not noticing any difficulty. I mean, I feel like I'm sitting on top of the world right now. It's so tall. Torque's really good though. I've seen the comments that people put forth on this truck, you know, with standard output, and again, it feels like enough. Like, yeah, Ford and Chevy are definitely quicker, like there's no arguing that, but you know, their quicker doesn't feel necessary, if that makes sense. So yeah, this always just feels kind of, yeah, like I said, fast enough. It's easy to drive, really easy to drive. I'll do some, when we get back to the parking lot, I'll do some turning tests to see if it rubs or anything, going forward and in reverse. Tires, being mud terrains, you know, you do get that knobbiness. Has a Christmas tree on that Bronco, that's awesome. Yeah, you do get that, you know, the knobs kind of digging into the road, you can kind of feel it. So it does create a little bit of harshness with the ride. It's a Maserati out in the wild. I almost never see Maseratis. Someone's gonna comment, because they're always in the shop. Good torque. Again, it's not as fast as a Ford or Chevy, but it moves the tires, and we're at over 5,000 feet elevation here. Yeah, again, like, you do get a little bit of harshness out of the tires. Again, the knobs. The knobs do get in the way a bit. But overall, it drives well. It drives really well. So, we'll do our little turning test in a little bit, and then we'll kind of sum things up. Yeah, I love this torque. It's so good. Really is. I love how this looks. I think it drives pretty well for a lifted truck. Definitely, definitely an interesting design on the outside with doing tons of negative offset. But there's obviously a group of people that love that look. Yeah, and the damping seems to be pretty good. It doesn't get in the way. Lifting a 2500, I think, makes more sense, because you know, lifting a truck obviously makes it less capable with hauling and towing and all that kind of stuff. And so the 2500 is already the less capable one, and is more comfortable with the suspension. So it kind of makes more sense to lift this. So we'll just go down through here. Okay, so let's just get a full lock to lock. Yeah, no rubbing there at all. And coming around here, I'll get purposely overturn lock to lock. Yeah, no rubbing with that. That's good. So yeah, it looks like they made sure and I assumed that, honestly, but always got to test it out for you guys. It looks like they made sure everything fit. It is, I mean, this is big though. You gotta like look, like some vehicles I can just drive around parking lots, but this I gotta like look where the tires and everything are going. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this build. Again, I don't know exactly how much the whole lift setup and everything costs. I just put an assumption at the price, but let's just assume about $100,000 for the truck and lift and everything. So do you think this is worth the $100,000? That's 360 camera system, comes in clutch with this. Do you think this is worth the $100,000 price tag? Or let's do surround here. Yeah, look how nice that is, so that we don't hit into this light pole with this $100,000 truck. Yeah, do you think this is worth the, again, what I assume is probably about $100,000 price tag? Let me know your thoughts.